Hey guys, it's Kailyn and Eric back for round 2 of Book of Boba Fett.
Book of Boba Fett.
It is after midnight. We are ready for the premiere. We've
so
got our
excited.
hot chocolate.
We stayed up late to do it, to watch the premiere of the second episode. And yeah, we're really excited to see what's in store for this next installment. We've got, I don't know if you noticed last episode, but we've got orange and green lights tonight on theme for Boba Fett. So yeah. One thing that I forgot to mention last time was a theory that I had, and that was that I wonder if Omega from the Bad Batch will show up at all, because spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the Bad Batch, you should go watch it. In that, they established that Boba Fett was Alpha and she was Omega, that they were twin, that they were more than just clone relatives. They were almost like twin relatives. You know what I mean? In that sense.
That'd be interesting.
Very interesting to see if they bring her in at any point. Yeah. So comment down below if you want us to react to anything that we might not know about. That's something else I wanted to mention, is we'd love to hear from you about videos that you would like to see, different things that you think we might be interested in. If you follow us, if you subscribe to us, or if you're just finding us here now and enjoy our videos, tell us what else you would like to see. Super excited. And of course, like the video, and yeah. So, I think it's time we get into it. You think so?
Let's start.
All right. Can't skip this part. That was beautiful.
Thanks.
All right, here we go. Bring me more Boba Fett.
Assassin for her.
The Dark Brotherhood.
Overpriced. You're paying for the name.
Ooh! Moochie?
You see the fear in his eyes. Dude.
We are back.
This is classic.
We are back, baby.
Who was in here last? Luke?
Luke. And he killed the Rancor.
Wow. The mayor said
there is no Rancor. There's no Rancor.
Empty.
Wow. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Boba's cool because he knows how to intimidate, but he also shows mercy.
Mercy is power.
It's true power.
Schindler's List. Kind of a... I mean, that movie is pretty serious,
kind of a dark
so I'm not making light of that.
Point, but...
I'm just...
But it's an interesting point.
Yes, it's an interesting point from that movie.
He just looks like a regular guy in like an indie band.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
That's right. Dude, this is Boba Fett, man.
Who's
Darth
the mayor?
Vader's right-hand man.
It's gonna
Come
be
on.
like...
Terribly sorry,
Oh.
Your Eminence.
I thought that sounded like the Mandalorian's voice. I was like, what?
Oh!
What? Who shot him?
The mayor.
You'll see what I speak of.
That alien looks so real.
I know. The practical effects are amazing.
Its mouth thing is so weird.
So preoccupied with the debauchery of Hutt to bother with any ambitions on Tatooine.
Who are the twins? Also name drop of Nal Hutta.
Who's that?
It's the Hutt's home planet, Nal Hutta, or their base of operations. It was in the Clone Wars a lot. Remember? With like the giant Mama Hutt.
Oh.
I would like to see a Hutt in this show. I would like to see a... We haven't seen a live action Hutt since Return of the Jedi, so...
Ooh, on his, whatchamacall.
This is exactly what I was just saying!
What?
Ooh.
The heck?
Yeah.
Bruh.
These are the twins.
Oh my gosh.
This is amazing.
They're so nasty.
I mean, I guess we saw Jabba in Phantom Menace, but that was about it. They are so gross.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, Wookie?
Oh, Wookie! Marauder!
What?
That is so cool!
Dang.
Very much like a Hutt.
Dude, look at his eyes.
Yeah. Man, that Wookiee for hire. You don't often see those.
With his dark fur.
Yeah. Wookiees are oftentimes presented as benevolent, or at least...
like, friendly.
Friendly, yeah. Not any of those rogue versions.
Oh, it's happier music now because they're friends. He's teaching them stuff. Oh no, he's learning stuff. He's learning their fighting style.
Yeah. I love his angry face.
I am holding it the same.
I want a gaffy stick on my Spartan in Halo. Just like
What?
strapped to the back or something. I want an assassination with a gaffy stick.
Does that bring you joy?
It does. You should do it. It's fun. What craziness awaits us this time?
Whoa.
Ooh, a bantha died. Weird bullet train. Oh my goodness.
What the heck? Oh my gosh. What the heck?
Oh, it's the Pikes.
Whoa.
Did you see the Pikes?
Yeah.
With their, yeah. This is pretty sweet backstory. Also, more humanization of the
Wow.
of the Sand People, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, they're animals, and I slaughtered them like animals. From Anakin.
Mm-hmm.
Tamara Morrison, man, he's
so cool.
He's doing a good job at being the lead of a show.
Yeah, I keep just thinking how cool he is.
Yeah. You know, you could never know if he was going to be able to be the lead of his own show, you know? Just because he had such a small role. Maybe I was wrong, it wasn't the Pikes. It looked like Pikes to me.
It did. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it.
Oh, these are the people from... Are these supposed to be the people from,
Yeah, mess him up, boy.
I'm pretty sure those are the people from the cut scene from A New Hope. I'm pretty sure those are the people from the cut scene from A New Hope, but... Ooh.
Bro. Dude, he's so scary. I would not want to face him.
I know. Oh! Gaffy stick! So is this Tashi Station then?
The place we never saw?
Yeah. Well, I think that those are the characters from the deleted scene.
Oh.
Luke's friends.
Those two people?
Yeah. I think that those are Luke's friends.
What the heck?
Yeah. Yeah, this is totally Tashi
Oh.
Station from the deleted scene. Yeah,
Wow.
we'll go back and watch the deleted scene at some point.
Okay.
We've got some parallel teaching
Yep.
going on here. I need to see him play a clone now. Like a genuine clone.
Go. Stop.
I just remembered there's the whole train heist thing in the Clone Wars. Do you remember? When they're on a high-speed train in the Clone Wars, and he's a boy with a Asajj Ventress.
Oh, yeah.
So he has experiences with
Wow.
high-speed trade.
Mm-hmm.
High-speed train raids.
Now this reminds me of the episode where Anakin's teaching people how to fight. The villagers.
The weird turtles.
Yeah.
The weird
because they're like in their training mode and they're all like upgrading themselves and stuff.
It's based off of a classic movie.
Training montages are a big part of Star Wars.
Yeah, they are. Oh my gosh, don't fall.
No!
Oh no! I said no, don't fall. Whoa!
Whoa.
Wow! It's going so fast. Faster? Faster?
Oh my gosh, this droid.
Dude, this guy!
Dude, the freaking base is just breaking the train with how fast it's going.
Did it just jump out?
Stupid droid. It's literally like, I just want
General
to
Grievous.
Well, you made an enemy with the pikes now.
Now they get the spoils.
Loot. Crate. Why do those guys look different? Is that what they look like underneath?
I don't know. Probably no, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because the pikes, when they, maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Huh? Weird.
They're so weird.
Are you going to give us?
Maybe they're not pikes. I don't know.
Why not?
Because they look like it, but they also look different. I mean, the pikes control the Kessel.
It's
No,
the
but they're
Pikes
acting like
being-
they. Okay, all right. Sorry.
I don't know why you're questioning it.
Your syndicate and present
Yeah, I guess they are. I guess that is what they look like. Interesting.
lives.
They're so weird.
Of our civility.
It's establishing two things in this scene. One is laying the groundwork of establishing ownership over and authority over the crime syndicates of the Outer Rim. But it's doing another thing and establishing that he is not going to be a ruthless authority. He's going to give them carrots as opposed to and slaps on the wrists as opposed to sticks. So interesting. It's laying the groundwork for his character in this show, or what he's doing in the present day. I hate that.
What?
I'm sorry. It's a tricky little bugger.
Oh, what? Is he gonna have like a trippy trip vision? What?
Is this where the dreams originally come from? Like the fact that he is having these weird dreams?
Whoa. It's a psychedelic lizard.
This is weird. Ooh. Oh, that was cool. We saw him in his classic armor. A tree and a little tree. In water. It's a vision of Kamino. The big tree is Jango and the little tree is Boba.
Yeah, I was thinking his father.
I don't know. I'm just speculating right here at the start. Show me the original
He's
Boba Fett
trapped
armor. That's cool.
Inside.
The Sarlacc.
Ooh. He sees his father.
Daniel Logan! Whoa!
All his life, he's had to be a fighter. He's had to survive.
I'm gonna need to rewatch that.
Wow.
This story is about Boba Fett becoming his own man.
Finally. After all these years. He's not just a clone. Whoa, he has a real stick from the tree? How did that happen?
I don't know. That's
so,
cool though.
Did it actually guide him out into the desert?
Yeah.
That's weird.
You have a sister, Boba. Sorry, I just really want that to be brought in. This is what they make the gaffy stick out?
Oh, I just realized. That's
I'm
sick.
guessing.
He gets his own made from the
gaffy
branch.
Stick? Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome.
He went on his pilgrimage. It's like getting your Kyber crystal.
Yeah. Parallels.
Like poetry, it rhymes.
Huh?
It's like poetry, it rhymes. Ooh, wow, they're dressing him.
This is when they're giving him the black robes. Sick.
So is that like the main warrior guy? Because that's not the chief. But he's like, almost like the warrior.
He's not the chief?
Well, the chief... That's the chief. See?
Oh, I suppose so.
But that's like the head warrior or something?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because the chief kind of stays back.
Yeah. Wow.
Dude, I can't imagine anyone else being Boba Fett.
I know,
He's
right?
just so perfect. And I feel like he's such a natural at this, because doesn't he do this kind of like island dancing? I forget what the style is called, but like the warrior
It definitely
dance.
like has some ties to his cultural
It reminds me
background.
of like I know he's not from Hawaii, but like when I went to Hawaii, there were dances like this. That they would do the traditional
I think
dances.
it's like Pacific Islander. I don't know what his ethnicity is or what his cultural background is, but it's something.
Well, he's from New Zealand, right?
Huh?
He's from New Zealand, right?
I think so. Wow. Wow.
So cool! Wow, so much happened in this episode.
Yeah.
It was long.
Yeah, he's from New Zealand.
But what's it called? Isn't it like Maori? Search Maori. Add the word Maori. That word is in my head and I don't remember.
Yeah, it's Maori.
Yeah, okay, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
It's called Maori culture.
Sorry. The other thing that I wanted to look at was...
Yeah, he used his Maori spirit and energy for his
That's
Boba Fett role.
so cool. Okay, I wanted Pyke Syndicate. Okay, so the thing about it is it's weird because
Oh, because they look like that.
But they changed them to look like this. This is more how they look.
Dude, the evil face.
Sorry. I'm like really close to the camera because I'm trying to lean forward. This is how they looked in the Clone Wars, where their faces were a lot more scrunched up.
Yeah. Common theme is the little tentacle things.
Right. I guess right here.
And the beady eyes. But there's variations.
Right here, it makes sense. I don't know, guys. You're going to have to comment because I'm pretty sure with the Spice Mines of Kessel and stuff like that, they were making a point to say that these were Pikes. So I guess they had to change their... I feel like they just changed their design up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That these are a different variation of Pikes. Because they look a lot more like these guys.
Yep.
They definitely have that vibe to them. But it was cool seeing them in live action for sure. My main question is, like I said, if they're doing Pyke Syndicate stuff and they've established that, that has to do with Crimson Dawn. So are they going to bring in Kira from Solo and stuff like that? Or Han Solo? And then my other thing is they set up this like Wookiee rival, which was pretty cool. Excited to see the fight between those two, which you know is coming.
This new gaffy stick.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll bring the gaffy stick back in because you kind of never saw it again in The Mandalorian season 2 once he got his armor back. So will they bring... I'm sure he didn't just get rid of his gaffy stick since it was so special.
Yeah.
We saw Daniel Logan again. Daniel Logan's face. And a bit more Kamino. Pretty cool. the show is definitely going to be more character driven. So a lot of people were kind of like underwhelmed by the first episode. I just feel like it's one of those things where I thought it was great, and it's one of those things where
it was just building. It was building up the backstory.
You're only underwhelmed if you expect that you're going to get like a pop culture
payoffs every second.
Well, yeah, and exactly, and like pop culture reference every step of the way. You know what I mean? It's
you
like
have to just take it as it comes.
People
take it with the pace.
People are so less concerned about like let's tell like stories that are timeless, and they're more concerned about these days just the fan service. And that's a lot of why I feel like people were saying that, because it was like they were, and I get the complaint. I get the complaint about it, maybe being shorter of an episode. This would have been people wouldn't have been saying that if the premiere was these first 2 episodes. You know what I mean? So I get that aspect of, it was short, but still, it's one of these things where... The first
episode of anything is often not the best one, so...
Yeah, and
whatever.
It's the thing, because it's the first chapter. Do you ever judge a book by the first chapter?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like you don't...
set it up in the first chapter.
And the reality is the story that they're telling is a character-driven story. It has a lot to do with symbolism, with these kind of timeless, ageless, archetypes, these things, this idea of the man from the wilderness coming in and, very cowboy or samurai-esque, you know what I mean? Which is very much told over and over again, not just in Star Wars, but just at large. It's the same story that's being told, you know what I mean? That he's bringing a sense of, he's liberating these, these native dwellers, whether that's from a town that they're dwelling in or things like that, or in this case... They
originally captured him, but then they realized, he could teach them and they could teach him, and there was a mutual symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, mutual like benefit. But I guess what I'm saying is that the whole classic story of them communicating, learning to communicate, and him showing them something and being able to bring something new to the table for them, and them adopting him into, they end it with this awesome dance, and it's like so much more interesting, and it's teaching you something about the world, and it's teaching you something about like how to see the world, and like just like be intrigued about different stories and story structure and things like that.
People who are different than you.
And instead of it being like, okay, now we're going to have all of these like famous actors come in and just say a bunch of meme lines, and like,
you don't need that.
They're telling a story that is a lot more down to earth of like, how do we tell human stories, which is what they did in The Mandalorian. They have that time and time again in The Mandalorian season 1, where it's all about...
That's why you remember it and really enjoy it in the end, and why it actually sticks with you.
Where the first few episodes are all about, Din Djarin and Mando going down into the cave to steal the egg. You know what I mean? Tasked by the Jawas, this quest to go confront the beast and get the egg so that he can move, And it's one of these things where they capture these like systematically from point A to point Z. It's like you hit all the right points and stuff like that, and it's not just about the name drops and things like that. And we get that. We get the cool Hutts. We get to see Hutts for the first time. We get to see Kamino, and we get to see Jango and stuff like that.
Felt
and
like
you
a
get to see
episode.
Yeah, and you get to see this interesting wookie, and you get these things that you want. You get the fan, the Star Wars interesting stuff, but you also get a story alongside of the stuff that makes it Star Wars. So anyway, if people are complaining about this episode, I don't know if they will be. I'll be shocked and disappointed, not in the episode, but disappointed in the fan base for
What more could you want?
Good storytelling.
There was action. There was meaningful moments. You know, there was
development,
character development,
and establishing again, like they're setting up a tone in so like much. a setting, an emotional setting, or like a character consistency,
relationships with all of these people.
Like, I guess what I'm just trying to say is that like the whole like this scene where he is talking with the Pikes and stuff, and he's like, okay, this is what we're gonna do now. It's like setting up what he's going to be doing in the future, what we're seeing in the present day.
They're adding so much coolness to his character. And people already thought Boba Fett was the coolest. So, the more they, like, develop his character, the more I feel like you can see why.
Yeah.
Like, because at the beginning you're like, okay, well, how did he get here and why is he just like, you know, demanding everyone, you know,
right,
pay him their respects, and then you see, oh, okay, this is how like he really earned it.
He's earning it, yeah,
and
that's true.
He's built his reputation over time from this nothing pit of the Sarlacc where he was like at his lowest point, and then he like built himself all the way up to where he is. It's interesting.
I think it's going to be a unique thing because I feel like if I'm really interpreting the Boba Fett character, they're going to be making him his own character, and he's going to be coming into his own for the first time in this show because...
Try to stop shaking the camera.
Sorry. For all of Boba Fett's history in the story, he was kind of doing what his dad was doing. You know, his dad was a bounty hunter, like a Mandalorian bounty hunter character. And it was a clone of Jango, so he was going to obviously follow in those footsteps. And then after Jango died, all he really knew to do was do what Jango was doing. So he comes under the guidance of Cad Bane, and you know what I mean? And he grows up in this world of... I'm trying to think of the name of his... bounty hunter club, this Crate's Claw or whatever, like this, or I forget what it's called, but something like that. And he like has this whole like group of bounty hunters around him, and he grows up, and then when he's like high off his rocker, you know, like being a bounty hunter in Jabba's palace and stuff like that, he gets knocked down to the very bottom, but he was just doing what Jango was doing. So now he is like discovering that there's more beyond that lifestyle. You know what I mean? Of him just being like in service to all of these other people. He's like, no, I'm gonna like move beyond that. So I just think that that's interesting that he's like has this like like you said, he fell to the bottom, and now he's like, I have greater aspirations for my life than what I was doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think it's kind of cool. I'm excited to see where they're gonna go with it.
Sick.
And he says Syndicate. So yeah, these are Pikes. These are the Pyke Syndicate.
You're so uncertain.
Sorry. Well, I
like so
I saw them immediately, and I was like, oh, it's the Pikes. And then they took off their helmets, and then I was like, wait. So.
They look more fishy.
Yeah, they do. But yeah, it's them.
They have like snails on their heads, snail shells.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Again, drop a like on the video, and that helps other people find us. And then comment below other shows that you would like us to watch, and also games, because we do games as well. So we'd love to hear from you.
Thanks for being here.
Let us know
to see what you guys think about this.
Yeah, tell us what you thought of the episode.
Yeah, it'll be fun to talk about. And we need to go to bed now.
Yes, it's late. All right, y'all. See you next time.
Good night.